Kia ora. It's me, Cassie, back again with some, I don't know what you call it. I cancelled my pre-order. It was Gemini Blessed, part of a shared world, due to come out on the 30th of this month, but I had to cancel it. I did what I could not to. The book's pretty solid. Needs the end fleshed out a bit. I could have done it, but I wouldn't have been happy with the book, and I couldn't bring myself to do it. There's been so much stuff happening this month. Summer hits me so hard. I just sometimes get to the middle of the afternoon and lie down to read a book and just pass out, which is not ideal. I'm really pleased I've got older kids who can mostly look after themselves and will just wake me up if they need me for anything. But it's not very good for productivity. I just can't handle heat and humidity. And it's been so muggy here, like it's like being in a swamp or a sauna all the time. Anyway, I've got a friend who's got some really hard stuff happening at the moment, and I've been doing a lot of support there, so I had to make the call. I was so stressed out about getting it done that I wasn't doing anything, and that's not really a good way to finish something, is it? It's hard for me to do something like cancel a pre-order because I feel very responsible. If you're familiar with Gallup Strengths, responsibility is one of my top 3, and I hate letting people down, especially because I'm one of the admins for the shared world. I just feel like the worst person for needing to bump my book to the end of the queue, because I don't know, it just feels bad. But it would feel bad to release a book I wasn't happy with either. And yeah, I didn't feel the relief that I thought I was going to feel. I thought it was going to feel so good, like, oh yes, pressure lifted, but I had to wade through the guilt and a little bit of whakama, a little bit of shame for not being able to follow through on things that I wanted to. But everyone's very understanding, and that's good, and my co-admin Sam is amazing. The flies, so annoying. So I've let that go now, and just mostly spent the last week doing not a lot of napping, because I can't do anything else. I've got all of this pain. I'm finally seeing a doctor tomorrow. She's back from holiday, and I can go and see her, and we can get the ball rolling on figuring out what's going on with me, which will be really good to know. Yeah, what have I been doing instead of writing? Because I haven't been writing, other than like in the morning I get up and do some journaling. I do it in for the words because I have to keep my streak up. I will not give that up for anything. Even if I'm not writing fiction, I can write journal stuff or brain dump or figure out some plans going forward. So I've been clearing up admin tasks, which has been great. Over here on the side I keep a list of things that I'm meant to be doing, and that's been building up because while I've been sitting with my overwhelm and my inability to do anything, everything's just piled up. Not only that, but I've had like the edits to finish for Death in the Mouth Volume 2. Oh puppy, she was a little bit whiny this morning, a little bit of pain, and that's been hovering over me too. So I finished the edits, which is great, and they're now all back with their authors, which feels really good. The art's coming along beautifully for it. It's such a good anthology. Like, I forgot some of the stories, reading back over them, I'm just like, oh, this is really good, or oh yeah, I really love this. So I'm excited to get it to the next phase, and off to copy editing, proofing, after all the authors have gone over their stories again. So yeah, it's moving forward now, and I was the one kind of holding that up because Sloane had done her edits, so that's no longer hovering over me. I'm not sure I'm going to write much fiction for the next few weeks. Oh baby, it's her hip dysplasia, she's a little bit sore. The kids are starting school next week, and one of them's transitioning to school for the first time into high school from homeschooling, so that's going to be a big thing, but exciting too. I'm excited for having less responsibility. Oh, my screen just went black, that's so weird. Having less responsibility and for her to go and explore the world a bit more, make some new friends, and try out some new classes and new things, and it'll be really awesome for her. So yeah, it's a whole new world. I will start the year over again in February, I think, but I'm just going to take the rest of this month to finish cleaning off tasks that are overdue. I need to work on a workshop that I'm delivering at the end of next month, and make sure everything's locked in for that in the very near future, because I don't want to be scrambling for anything else ever again. I'm not sure I'll ever do another pre-order, at least not like this. I want to finish a book first and then maybe I'll put a pre-order up, but I can't deal with that pressure right now. It's just too much. Yeah, so that is my update for the moment. I have not been doing great at completing things, but damn, it feels good to have taken that off my plate. Now it'll be a May-June release, I think. I can't remember exactly, but it's so far away that I know I'll definitely have it done by then. I'll be back into finishing off the book pretty soon, and actually after 4 or 5 days of not working on it, I am starting to feel like I want to again, which is really, really nice. I do love the story. I've had some beta readers going over it and the feedback's been really good, so that's always nice. Yeah, it reminded me though that I am terrible at doing more than one thing at once, and I've really got to stop trying to multitask when I've got some big projects going on. And I'm going to have to think about that in the future too, for making decisions about what to do and when. Yeah, anyway, that is it from me being a non-writing writer right now. There's so much admin. I've just been setting up stuff for my pen name, which there'll be a video coming about that shortly, while I've been having some downtime just kind of playing around with that, and sorting it out in the background. Anyway, I will catch you next time, and I hope the new year is going a little bit better for you than it is for me.